The story begins, and we see a teenage boy going somewhere on his bicycle. The boy's name is Rudy. As he moves forward, he sees a bus on the way whose door opens automatically. He stops his bicycle and starts calling the people inside the bus. But then some unknown power present in the bus pulls him inside and closes the door of the bus. After this, the power kills him brutally inside the same bus and the scene gets cut. The next morning, we are shown Steve and his family in the city who are going for a trip in the same bus. Actually, that bus was theirs, which they have just bought. Now Steve goes to get his dog, where he meets a woman named Jerry who asks him about her lost son Rudy, after which Steve says that he does not know anything about this. After this, Steve enters the bus and we see Steve's brother Jay, his father Charles, his wife Jennifer, and his daughter Olivia, who are going for a trip. After a while, they move ahead for their trip in that bus, and in a short while, they come out of the city, where all of them are enjoying a lot. Meanwhile, we see Charles driving the car, who tries to turn on the radio in the car, but the radio does not turn on. Then he thinks that maybe the car is very old, so he ignores it, but after a while, the radio turns on automatically. On the other side, we see Olivia, who is sitting on the window and looking at the view outside, but Jennifer asks her to sit on her seat. Now, as soon as Olivia comes near the seat, the window of the bus closes very fast, due to which Olivia narrowly escaped. Otherwise, both of her children would have been killed. The hand comes in the window. After this, Jennifer and all the people present there get scared. However, they think that it is a coincidence. Now, after going a little further, Charles sees a car which was standing on the road. Seeing this, Charles stops the bus and they start looking to see if there is someone near that car. All of them come out and stand near the car. Then a man named Mike comes from behind them, due to which they get scared badly. After this, Mike tells all of them that he and his sister were going to their house, but their car broke down on the way, and there is no garage nearby. That is why we have started repairing the car ourselves. Then Charles tells him that they can go with us in the bus till the town from where they can get a mechanic and get their car repaired. After this, Mike and his sister Samantha, who were present with him, believe in his words and come in his bus, and they move forward. Now after this, Santa Samantha goes to the flower present in the bus to wash her face, where she finds blood instead of water inside the flower, and in the same flower she also finds a bunch of hair, which had blood along with hair. Seeing this, she gets scared and starts screaming, after which her brother Mike comes there, and Samantha tells him everything. After this, when both of them look inside again, they do not see any blood there, after which they think that maybe this is Samantha's body. After this, we see Charles, who asks Steve to see the map. During this, when Steve is taking out the map, the papers of the real owner of that vehicle are also lying there. Then they come to know that this bus used to belong to a man named Robert Allen, which has now been bought by Steve and his family. After seeing the map, Charles tells them all that they should reach their destination. They will reach in 15 minutes. Now they move ahead once again. Meanwhile, we see Mai, who thanks Jennifer because no one gave them a lift at that deserted place, and no one stopped to help them. Now it has been almost half an hour since they started moving ahead, but they did not see their destination anywhere. Now after this, Jai comes to Charles and asks him that he had said 15 minutes, and it has been half an hour for us. Then Charles tells him that the road is not so good, that is why they are taking time. But then we see that the bus automatically picks up high speed because its accelerator starts picking up speed automatically, due to which all the people present in the bus get scared badly. The bus was now out of control and is moving very fast, due to which the bus meets with an accident with a tree, and everyone tries to save themselves, but at the same time, they are unable to reach the speed. Meanwhile, Mike is killed in the accident. Seeing this, Samantha is very sad. Everyone gets down from the bus. Due to the accident, smoke has spread everywhere, but Santa was sitting near the dead body of her brother Mike in the same bus. Then she feels that maybe someone is behind her, and we can see the soul of a man. However, Santa is not able to see him. She comes out of the bus, where she blames everyone for the death of her brother Mike and gets angry at them. After this, we see Jennifer, who goes back inside the same bus and sees that the TV inside the bus has turned on by itself. She sees that the way they started this trip was now being shown on TV, and in that TV a girl is also seen whose body was covered with a lot of blood. Seeing this, Jennifer gets very scared, She does not understand anything and comes out in fear. After this, all the people try to start the bus again. Now Charles opens the bonnet of the bus and starts checking it. Meanwhile, we see that the switch of the vehicle turns on automatically, due to which the bus also starts, and Charles, who was working outside, gets hurt in his hands during this time, due to which a lot of blood starts coming out of his hands, and all those people get scared. After this, Steve tries very hard to start that vehicle, but the bus does not start, and it becomes night there in no time. Now all these people think of spending the night in the same bus again. Then Jennifer opens the fridge and starts drinking cold drink, but that cold drink breaks down. Now the blood had turned into blood, and on seeing the blood, Jennifer throws it away, and now all the food in the fridge looks spoiled. Jennifer understands what is happening to them. After this, we see all the people who are sleeping. Now, when it is night, Jennifer goes out to the bathroom where she sees a girl who was standing very far away, who slowly moves towards her. Now, seeing her, Jennifer gets scared. Then Jay comes there and holds her. After this, Jennifer does not see that girl anywhere, and then both of them go to sleep. In the morning, all the people try to start the car once again. At the same time, we see Jennifer's daughter, Olivia, who finds a rope inside the bus and she goes nearby to play with it. On the other hand, Jay now tries to start the car, and after a while it starts, but the car stops. Now the car starts going in reverse and runs over Olivia, who is playing behind, due to which all the people get scared and try to move the car forward, but the car does not move forward, due to which Olivia dies. Now seeing all this, Steve gets very angry with Jay because he thinks that maybe he had deliberately reversed the car, due to which Olivia got killed. However, Jay tells him that it is not his fault. The car had gone out of control. After this, all the people get scared. They all feel that maybe some supernatural power is behind them, which is controlling them and killing them one by one. After this, Samantha tells Steve that we have to get out of here somehow or the other, so someone has to go to the highway and bring help. After this, Jay gets ready to do this work, while we see Jennifer, who is very upset, who is missing her daughter, Olivia. After this, she gets inside the bus. Jennifer comes back to the bus where she sees her daughter Olivia on TV. She sees that the same scene in which Olivia came under the vehicle is being shown on TV. Seeing this, Jennifer feels that perhaps this incident is happening in the present time. She comes out and shouts to the people present to save Olivia, but the door closes. Then we see the spirit of a man there who strangles Jennifer with the help of a rope lying inside the bus, due to which Jennifer also dies there. Now after this, all the people come inside the bus where they feel that perhaps Jennifer has committed suicide in the memory of her daughter Olivia. Now all the people are very sad about this, after which Charles considers himself responsible for all this because he had brought all these people on the trip. Then Steve takes out some photographs and some blood-stained knives and guns from a window inside the bus and kills them. In the photograph, they see some corpses which have been killed by someone in a very brutal way. They all do not understand what is happening. Then the TV in the bus turns on, in which we see the same man who killed Jennifer by strangling her. That man is tying a girl and torturing her, and he is killing her very brutally. After this, everyone comes to know that this car belongs to the same man who used to be a serial killer. Charles tells everyone that this man is dead. How can he trouble all of us, because Steve feels that the same man is doing all these things. When they are talking, then the car starts on its own and starts moving forward, but after going a little distance, there is a strong brake, and we can see that Jai had the same knife in his hand, which now goes straight into his neck, due to which he is also killed. Seeing all this, the people get scared again and try to get out of the bus, but Charles is the only one who can get out of the bus because the door of the bus closes before the Samantha's spirit can get out. After which Charles decides to go alone to the city to get help, but the same spirit takes control of Steve, who is in the bus, and shoots Charles with the same gun, which kills Charles. After this, Steve feels very guilty, and now his whole family is also gone, so he feels that maybe he should also die, due to which he shoots himself. Now only Samantha's is left. She started to open the door to get out of the bus somehow, but despite trying a lot, the door of the bus does not open, and in this way, evening turns into night, and night turns into morning again. Now she started feeling hungry, but she does not find any kind of food inside the bus, and neither does she get water to drink. Due to this, she becomes very disappointed, and now she also starts feeling that the spirit will probably kill her too. Now at the same time, the whole environment inside the bus starts changing and the bus starts shaking completely. Then she sees the spirit of the same man in the bus who is pulling out the head of a girl along with her hair, and this is the same serial killer whose spirit is living in that bus, and she is making such people her victims every day. Now after a while, the spirit of that man moves forward to destroy Samantha, and that soul starts doing Samantha's, but in the meantime, Sawanta is there. With the help of a knife lying nearby, she attacks the spirit, but it makes no difference. After this, the spirit starts dragging Savanta to cut him as she used to do with other people. But then Samantha regains consciousness, and with the help of the same knife, she starts stabbing the bus itself, after which we can see that as soon as she attacks the bus, she was hurting that man also because the life of that man was inside the bus, due to which the spirit was feeling pain and blood was also coming out from inside it, and after seeing all this, Savanta understands, and she starts attacking the bus again and again with that knife. Now before that spirit dies, the spirit kills Samantha mercilessly, and in this way Samantha is also killed. In the last scene of the movie, we can see the same bus which was standing there and then there. But two bikers come, and seeing the bus standing, they think of going inside the bus so that they can get some food and drink. One of them goes inside the bus where he finds a can of cold drink, which makes the man outside very happy. After which he also comes inside the bus, and as soon as he comes inside, the door of the bus closes and the movie ends with that scene. So friends, I hope you liked this story. For more such interesting stories, please subscribe to our channel.